Jesus saves. So it's March 1st, y'all. I gotta get it. I gotta push it in gear. So I gotta figure out some breakfast to eat. Some brunch, breakfast, whatever you want to call it. Yeah. I still have my shoes in here, y'all. My hat from last night. I got a Jesus hangover. That's what it is. The noise on the phone again. Jesus hangover. So all I had last night was noodles. And I can't do noodles no more. Not this month. I'm not doing noodles this month. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm not doing noodles. So I'm about to take this Metamucil. I'm still on this. I did a month in February. I'm still on this. And I'll keep doing this. Because it works magic. I'll tell y'all about that a while later. I thought I do some things. But yeah, the Metamucil works magic, y'all. It do what it do. I'll tell y'all the story on it. So I started this last month. It was a Metamucil challenge, 2-week challenge, but I did it a whole month. I think I did it a whole month. I believe so. Yeah. Because it's around the same time. Yeah. Or close to a month. Or it's been a month. Because it's 28 days. So 3 more days will be a month, y'all. Because we only had 28 days in last month. That's what throws you off. Those days. Because usually 30 or 1 days. So I'm still doing the Metamucil. And I have to, hey, hello. Didn't know you was in there. Hello. So I'm still on the Metamucil, y'all. Today is March the 1st. And I just have to say this. Black people are still making history. Every day we wake up and God give us another day in this world. It's history. Okay? Don't ever get it twisted. Jesus saves. You better believe it. Yeah, so y'all do me a favor. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Thank you. Dark side. Was that you? Or was it Barbara? Probably wasn't dark side. Let's see. Yeah. Who hit the like button? Y'all hit the like button. My light is dim over there. Hit the like button. Y'all stingy with the likes. Jesus. Whew. wow. You speak, you say Shanda, Shanda, Shanda. Jesus Christ. What is that? Grace and mercy. Good morning, y'all. Jesus says, I am about to get something to eat. And I'm basically probably this month going to be eating meat, vegetables, and fruit because I'm cutting out starches. Every month I challenge myself and discipline myself to do something different because I notice it works. And whatever works for me, I try to keep it up. I got thrown off track last year and I'm trying to get back there. 2 weeks threw me off track. You would have thought 30 days would have, right? But 2 weeks did. 2 weeks did that too. To me, I'll never forget. I was supposed to have been doing 2 weeks, y'all, but it ended up 30 days. Of I think somebody ran into me, and I had drank the night before, but I still had alcohol in my system, and they gave me 2 weeks suspending my license. But I got my license back because I worked. I was working in the shipyard. So yeah, 2 weeks I had they gave me because back then in 2004 or something like that. It was something. Let me tell y'all something. My hometown, Hickory Dickory Clock Dock. Anyway, they got stuff with them. Anyway, it was a setup, and I ended up going to Greensville jail, and it's supposed to be for 2 weeks. They gave me 30 days. I lost a whole uncle. A whole uncle. Yeah, that's why I don't play with that lockup stuff. Yeah, I lost a whole uncle. All for 2 weeks, but they gave me a month. And my son was very young, y'all. My son was like 18 months. I never forget. People always just trying to mess and screw up your life. We have to pray for our enemies. Oh, you just started fasting? Good. Well, yeah, but I'm staying away from starchy stuff, y'all. So I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna come up with something. I mean, maybe this will help me create some amazing dishes. I'm trying to. I wanna do a quiche. I want to do a quiche. I haven't done a quiche, a seafood quiche. I want to do a seafood quiche. I haven't done that in a while. I gotta stop letting people know what I'm doing because a lot of times people just nosy and they just like to compete. You just need to do it. Like Nike says, do it. Just do it. Yeah. But yeah. I'm gonna start doing some different stuff. And then I'm supposed to be making a lasagna, y'all. Ray ain't here to eat it anyway. So what I'm gonna do is make me a vegetarian lasagna. Yeah. One of my subscribers always be saying, when you gonna make some lasagna? Yeah. It's gonna be lasagna without noodles. It's gonna be vegetables, layered with vegetables. But yeah, I'm gonna do that. My eye itching. I seen you in my chat before, Marla. Yeah. Yeah. I'm just looking at my phone, y'all, because yeah, I remember names. I'm looking at my phone because somebody keep calling me. Yeah, are you okay? Why are women always questioning me about earrings, makeup, and other stuff? Jesus Saves. This channel is Jesus Saves. Of course I'm okay. Jesus. Jesus, 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 Jesus. I don't understand what it is. And that's what I want to address too. The women that come in my chat, why is it always questions about makeup, eyeliner, mustache, color your lipstick, your earrings, your necklace? This channel is basically about Jesus Christ. You got any questions to ask about Jesus Christ? And I'm saying, I'm not going to come up here bald-faced every day just to get my point across. But I noticed when I wear makeup and when I was doing my eyebrows with the concealer, I had thousands of people in my face. That's they wanted those eyebrows. And now I barely get likes or have people up here. Maybe 100, 200. But what I'm saying is, at the end of the day, does it matter about your hair and your makeup if your heart ain't right? Jesus. And the hair, the makeup, the eyeliner, the mascara, all that stuff, whatever I have on me, does it mean it's going to look the same on you? Do you get the point I'm saying? I mean, I've been going through that all my life. I had family members to see a hairstyle. Where do you get that from? Can you do mine like that? It doesn't matter. You are not Sheri D. Brown at the end of the day. And what you need to be seeking is Jesus and a heart like Jesus in mind. Forgive me. Because I'm just always trying to figure out, everybody jump on this chat. It's always about something, your physical appearance. I think I'm going to do a podcast, no face. No face. Just talk. We'll do radio. No face. No get to look at the face and see what y'all have to say then. Weird. Hello, Charles. I think I know him. Charles, don't mind on you. You from Hanson. What makes me happy is what I'm doing now. And stop coming in my chat like that. You do know you're on Jesus Saves, right? Yeah, you just want to be heard. Go live on your own channel. Because I don't need you over here. For real. I'll remove you, hide you. Don't need you over here. And I keep telling y'all, day after day and time after time, at the end of the day, I got Jesus. YouTube is somewhere where you create content in hopes of getting monetized. And even if you monetize, you still got to keep it up. Yeah. And you got to keep it interesting. But I'm not going to get up here every day. And it's always women. Y'all got to do better. Oh, what she got her hair today? What she got her lipstick she got on? What she got on? What she doing today? What she cooking? What she cooking? Jesus, 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 Jesus. Good morning, AJ. Oh, Lord. You're getting ready for a funeral. Anybody close? Friend? Family? I don't know when the last time I went to a funeral. In body. My church, First Baptist, here in Hampton, Virginia, 229 North King Street, Pastor Todd Davidson, they do a lot of those because we have a lot of old members, but they don't do funerals. You know why? Because most of the people in that church save, so they do celebrations. I don't like funerals. Funerals is like when you just die. It's not like you went to heaven, passed, and went to heaven. I don't go to funerals. But I do go to celebrations and homegoings. Because most time when people say, I'm going to a funeral, I'm like, who? And who was it? And because a lot of times when you go in there, those spirits getting you. And then people being there arguing about who gonna pay the money, the people, the funeral person, and who got left, what, and how did it die? And it's sensitive. It's sensitive, and I think it should be an invitation, because I went to a few celebrations where they were invitations, because it's sensitive, especially if a person got killed, like shot, uh, killed, you know what I'm saying. But anyway, um, send my regards, and I'm trying to think of the word, condolences to the family, your family. Yeah, but you can ask my family, anybody. They always call me, you going to the funeral? First of all, I don't like funerals. You say celebration or homegoing, I might think about it. And then I don't like going to everybody's, like, for instance, I had, not too long ago, I had a friend of mine that I dated when I was 17. And he went on to have a family, a wife, and children. And a friend of mine asked me, said, um, why you ain't come to the funeral? I said, first of all, I don't like funerals. And I said, second of all, just because I dated or had a fling with this guy don't mean I should show up, in respect for the family. Because the family do know that me and him messed around, right? So it's not good to go to all of them. But you can pray and send your condolences and all that stuff. Yeah. And yeah, back to what I'm talking about this morning is I always had a problem with my gender, the females. And if you think about it, you don't never see females around me, right? No. But it's always something about they have to question your appearance or try to make you feel indifferent. I don't know what it is. Men do it, but women do it to each other more so than the men doing it to the women. Because majority of the time, a man says something rude to you is because you probably look like the ex he had, or he's not comfortable with the way he looks, or he wants to date you, or he just had a bad day, or something's clearly not right with his mental, right? But what I noticed, I started YouTube June 22nd, 2024. What I noticed every time I did my lives, y'all barely even go over there to my videos. You want to be seen or something, or to just want to make me look like a fool in front of whoever's watching. And sometimes it's a lot of people watching. But for you to come to somebody's channel and where it says Jesus saves, and for you to act like the demon himself, the devil, and try to like bring confusion about this stuff. And when my purpose is to get up here and share the gift of God, and that's Jesus, his son, and help everybody have a good and a little happy day, because I like to laugh a lot. I tattooed it on my hand, right? So for the females, y'all got to do better. If you come over here to Sheri Brown, Jesus saves, you got to do better. Because I'm about to put those eyebrows back on y'all kept talking about, and coming in here to see thousands of y'all. You got too much concealer. I do makeup. I think the shade pink look better on you. those earrings are clearly too big. Or those earrings are nice. Where'd you get them? Oh, I like your necklace. And majority of the time I come up here to talk about God and Jesus. So you are a distraction. You are a distraction. Because at the end of the day, when I did them videos, you ain't go over there to see them videos, did you? You just want to come in the chat and show your little logo, your little face, and distract everybody from finding Jesus and finding a happy and a good day. And it's ridiculous. And I'm not addressing all the women, because I have some women that love God, that love Jesus, and don't mind coming over here and getting laughs and getting ideas of what to cook for the day or tomorrow or the next day, or just to hear what I have to say. I'm talking to those ones. Your purpose is, I'm going over here and destroy God's plan. I'm going to destroy her day. I'm going to destroy what she got going on. And that's that. And that's what your mind is made up to do when you click over, when you say something. And I know it's more y'all, more women, because it shows me in my YouTube studio, right? And a lot of y'all don't even have the balls or the guts or the brains to even get in the chat to say what you really want to say. But the thing about me, I have discernment, and majority of the times I can tell when the women is looking at me. How long they stand up there, how I know. And YouTube didn't have to show me. They didn't have to show me that I have more women audience than men. Because majority of the women don't even talk to me in the chat. And the ones that do, they always talk about my appearance. They miss it every time. They don't say, "Why is your day, Miss Sheri? Jesus saves." I have a testimony. I had this happen the other day, and this and that, and God worked everything out. Or Miss Sheri, well, Sheri, what are you cooking today? You have an idea? I've had this for dinner, and I had this for lunch, and I'm just trying to figure out what I'm gonna have for lunch tomorrow. Real conversation. What happened to women? I already know, because a lot of envy is going on, and it's been going on. Because I never had a best friend or a friend that I can call, like right now, instead of being on YouTube saying, "Hey, let's go out and go get some dinner today," or "Let's go and get our nails done," or "Let's go for a walk." Ugh. Gorilla. Ugh. I'm like, wow. Instead, they say, "I ain't going around her. She look better than me," or the only reason I'm going to get my hair done or see what man she got, I can take. I mean, that's what I experienced, y'all. And I'm talking about me, Sheri Brown. This is what I have experienced out of women. Envy. Down to family members. Okay? I have fixed people's hair. But after I fix their hair, they gonna dump me. Because they want to be seen. They don't want to be seen with me. Okay? I'm not talking about wigs, because I make custom wigs too. For y'all that do not know. And maybe one day I will do one on my head or a mannequin's head, and I'll show you. But a lot of things I don't like to show because people steal your ideas. And my wigs actually is a brand of me, because I've been making money off them for years. Custom wigs for everybody's hair. And I see people in the shop, they charge $200. I was charging $40. The most I ever charged was $60, and I got a $25 tip. So that's $85 versus the shop. And you know how I know? Because in 1997, I went to go get a quick wave, and I got pictures of it. I think I used it on my Cash App, the picture. And the lady told me it's $10 for each track. So imagine you doing a 27-piece or tracks, and a person has a big head or a small head, and you're tracking it, and you're filling it in all the way up to the crown, right? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 120. Yeah, so that's the thing. Women was using me for that. Using me for beauty, you know. Um, my beauty and my brains. And I think that's why I tend not to trust them. My beauty, my brains, and try to steal my men. Yeah. Always wanted to have what I had or got, and it's sickening. I'm almost 50 years old, and I don't even have a friend to call them. No, no friend. And the thing about it is, you know, me and my mom don't really get along, but I make us get along because that's my mom. But that's actually like the only like woman in my life that I do call. Yeah. So, um, women that come over here, Jesus says, you gonna learn how to behave in Jesus' name. You're not gonna keep coming over here addressing my weight, my lips, my eyes, my concealer, my eyebrows, my jewelry. Because that's not what I'm up here for. And I did videos. If you want to go see the videos, go watch. Go, hi. Hi. Peaceful joy. Yes. So, that's what you're going to have to do. You're going to have to go and look at the real and the raw. Because I got a lot of real and raw. I was going to make another channel saying that. But my channel says everything. Because at the end of the day, without the hair, the makeup, I still have Jesus Christ in my heart, right? Sincerely. And for people to come over here and judge my out appearance, mustache and all that stuff, I think people they're sick. They sick. And that's why I constantly, I be up here on YouTube praying. And I never really used to talk in front of people sober and stuff like that. I used to be tipsy, but I always kept God and Jesus with me when I'm tipsy, right? But I always thought that I needed something to drink in order to even talk to people. I remember I was drinking, I was doing hair. I was a functional alcoholic. And I like to say this, but I don't really want to say it. But I was getting more done when I was drinking and fasting, like chores and everything, y'all. Because I suffer ADHD, you know. And the drinking sometimes will help me do chores, cook, did everything. I was a functional alcoholic, period. You know. But yeah, this channel is not about makeup, really. Because if you go and look at my bio, it might say a little, I do a little of everything because I got an A to Z plan, right? God bless me with so many talents. And a lot of them I haven't even did up here. But the things that people say is just clearly envy. Because a lot of times it don't even have anything to do with the topic. Because lately I've been doing thumbnails and I've been writing in a description. And for some reason, somebody always come in the chat and try to, as I'm ADHD, right, direct me into another zone where, so they want a PTSD moment. And so they have something to say on their channel. Or if I was to ever get monetized, because I see people attack each other on their channels. A girl named Peach. A lot of people got channels just built around talking about her. I see a lot of her imperfections, and a lot of us have imperfections, but at the end of the day, you have to give it to her. She's computer technology and business shabby, right? Yeah, you can't take that from her, and that's something that God gave her. And oh yeah, and she can have a lot of kids. God bless her to have kids. Some women can't have kids. They might be jealous of her because they can't have no child. But what I'm saying is, I'm using that for a metaphor is because that's how I feel what people are trying to do to me is come over here to try to find a way to say, oh, her name of her channel is Jesus Saves. But she acting like the devil. No, you trying to bring the devil in the chat to try to bring the devil amongst me. And I already know that because I know reverse psychology, right? Because I also do a lot of homeschool and I study psychology, right? And it talks about reverse psychology. And I already know what be going on. But anyway, I'm in this kitchen and I'm about to cook something. I'm trying to figure out what is a good thing to cook on March the 1st. Because I have to do away with potato chips, potatoes, noodles. I don't do a lot of bread. Only when I make a sub or make a grilled cheese, a sandwich. I never been into bread, y'all. So I really don't have a problem with bread. And cut out sugar, sweets. Yeah, God is awesome. Yes. See, like for instance, somebody just came up here and YouTube held a message so I can look at it. And somebody asked, what am I doing? If you were up here when the chat first started and if you would read, you would know that today is March 1st and I'm discussing March 1st, right? I tell you, I feel like my nose is running out. I gotta catch it. So, yeah. I'm not nobody's bro. I'm bothered when somebody call me bro. And that's what I'm talking about. Stuff like that. Okay. Have a good time. I'm working right now. I work every day. Every single day I'm working on. Not just on YouTube that I don't get paid yet. But I work in this house. I work my brain every single day. Yeah. And I keep saying what I was gonna do. I'm gonna go ahead and do it to y'all. Do it for y'all. Hold on for 1 second. 1 second. So this right here is a resume. And this one is not updated. This is one from when I was in Thomas Nelson. And Miss Marion did in Thomas Nelson. But I had her, someone when I was in another class to add some stuff to my resume. So for those that think that I am into social media and I just on social media, I worked so many jobs. And I say it's an A to Z plan because I've done clerical, but I did clerical free. It was volunteer work. And I'm about to show you, I'm about to tell you. Okay, at the top of my resume, it says employment experience. First, at the top, it says at that time, my address. It says at that time, my phone number. I remember all my phone numbers I ever had my whole life. And then it says my email. My number one email that my son made up that somebody tried to hack, and I added 3 S's because they are what? ASS. Yeah. Yeah. Because it's Ask Browns. That's my email. My son made it up for me. Because I wasn't computer shabby, I had to go to Thomas Nelson and get my North Star. So while I was over there, they did a resume for me. And so this is one of the old ones. So a lot of stuff been added since then because I am 49. I got this done when I was 41, 42 years old. Okay. Employment, first it says self-driven, highly motivated team leader with over 15 years experience in shipyard work and fire watch and painter, also general labor and food services. So employment experience, it says construction laborer, clean and prepared job sites, loaded and delivered materials, used a variety of tools and machines such as blow torches, forklifts, levels, lifts, power drills, grinders, saws, pressure washers, and water spraying equipment, set up and take down ladders, scaffolding, and other temporary structures. Okay, food services. No, it says food service industry. Followed procedures in hand, cash, checks, coupons, gift cards, maintain accurate cash control. Assisted in food service operation by prepping the dining room, serving customers. Kept tables clean and tidy. Maintained stock levels and cleanliness throughout the shift. Assisted with having food ready to serve when customers arrive. Assisted in the preparation, delivery, and serving of refreshments and catering. Apprehended to all company guidelines, policies, and standard practices. Worked collaboratively as a team with other food service staff, provided prompt, accurate, and friendly service to customers. Shipyard, fire watch, continuously observe hot work operations, maintain conditions and requirements stated on safety permits, kept flammable materials from igniting like fire sources. Notify hot work operator of sparks and flames. And I like to add to that, I do traffic control also, because all that stuff is almost similar. Traffic control, you keep people from getting hit, the workers from getting hit. Yeah, you're signaling. You're like a traffic signal, like a red light. You're like a red light or a stop sign. You letting people know what's going on ahead. So I do that too also. Traffic control. This is not on there. So painter, fill cracks, holes, or joints with chalk, putty, plaster, or other fillers, using caulking guns or putty knives. Cover surfaces with drop cloths or masking tape and paper to protect surfaces during painting. Smooth surfaces using sandpaper, scrapers, brushes, steel wool, and sanding machines. Employment history, construction laborer, labor finders, Newport News, Virginia. and Kentucky Fried Chicken, and Popeyes in Hampton, Virginia. First Marine, Tidewater Staffing, the Lord's Clean Service. That's my mom. I worked for my mom 10 years. And it's a lot more, y'all. Stanley Marine. It's a lot of different companies, main industries that I work for in the shipyard. It's about 20. Because they'll use you for a little while, and then when the thing is over with, you got to go up underneath a different person. And then one time, one of my supervisors tried to sleep with me, so he fired me. So I got back in a month underneath another company, got paid more, and didn't have to do hardly no work. Okay, that's how God worked. Okay, volunteer experience, WIC office, Hampton, Virginia. Virginia Health Department, Hampton, Virginia. Hampton University, Hampton, Virginia, between 1997 and 93 and 94. Certificates, Home Builders Institute, pre-apprenticeship certificate from Thomas Nelson Community College, currently enrolled. I'm not. I finished that. So that's why I said this one has been updated. And also, I have a cosmetology certificate, PCA. I got a whole bunch of certificates. I don't know why they don't have it up there. Education, the campus at Lee. That's where I got my GED. Still getting that. Okay, Adult Education Center. Currently attending. Phoebus High School is the last, my last school. So that's just a little bit about me. I'm 49 years old. I have a lot more than what they have up there. But resumes, ain't nobody gonna put your whole life on a resume. You know, they basically what they do is it's like a summary of all the things you've done. Yeah. It's like a summary. So yeah. So another thing I do too, the names that's in here that stick out, that kept talking to me, I go and look them up when I leave off of here to see what they have and content they have on their channel. So basically, what they're doing is coming to my channel, trying to start stuff, because they have a channel, and they're in competition with me. Well, I'm not in competition with anybody. I'm just doing what I always do, but just recording it. That's the only difference. Okay? Basically. So you keep being in competition. Let's see who can get to heaven first. Let's see who has more love for Jesus. Y'all don't want to do that one, do you? That ain't fun, huh? Oh Lord, thank you, Jesus. So yeah, I'm ready. I have extra beans from yesterday. And y'all know what's crazy? I still have macaroni and cheese. And that macaroni and cheese is good. I'm telling you, I'm trying to figure out what I'm gonna eat. I how to eat something. I'm trying to stay away from the things I just said. I'm not gonna say them again. But I can make some oatmeal. I'll make some oatmeal for right now. Because I got to have something to fill me up. Where I feel like I'm full. You know, I got some chicken out. I got some chicken out for later on. Yeah, so that's what I'm about to do. Make some oatmeal. It does lower cholesterol and all that good stuff. So I make some oatmeal. And that's that. And it doesn't take long to make. It doesn't take long at all to make. So. Doesn't take long at all. Oh, oh. The crazy thing too, I have blueberries. I don't want no blueberries in my oatmeal. I like apples in there, and I like nuts and stuff like that in there. Yeah, so. And raisins, y'all. I'm not going through the raisins today, though. I'm not doing raisins. No, I'm not. Not doing raisins. I don't feel like going through changing the water because it made my water dark. But I am going to do an apple. I am going to do that. Y'all know what else I have too? I have pears. I still have pears. I think they're real soft by now. And I have a few fruits that I can put in there. But I like this apple in here the most. The most is what I like, this apple. And yeah, so I went ahead and did my resume, and that was done in 2016. So I upgraded that resume, and it's somewhere. I think it's in my credentials. I was just going through, and I said, and you know how I know? Because that one has an old phone number on there, a very old phone number. And yeah, that was 2016. It's 2025. I have a lot more stuff than I done did since then, but that's just a little that YouTube can know about me. But I don't have to sit here and tell a person I have the A to Z plan when I know I done did everything in the book. Any type of thing I done did down to clerical, and I did that at the WIC office. Clerical, and I did that at the Hampton health department. 1997. I see one of the ladies that worked there that retired from there all the time at the church. The church on Sheri Road, Miss Brenda. I see her all the time. I don't see Miss Pat Rayner. She was at the health department. I remember everybody's names, everything. But that's the thing about it. Whenever I work somewhere, I don't just be working. You know, I connect a bond most of the time where I work at because I'm there to work, right? And the bond I'm saying is I remember my supervisors, the people that I worked around, names and stuff like that. Yeah. So I worked at Popeyes and KFC in the same year, and that was in 2008. So why don't I deserve to have my own stuff if I don't work for everybody else? how I look at it. If you spend most of your life working on jobs and helping everybody else grow, why wouldn't you want to help yourself grow? Because at the end of the day, don't people fire you? You back to what? Unless you saved up a whole bunch of money, and the people that saved up money, that have retirement and all that stuff they have, trust me, the prices of food and the things that's going on right now, it's almost like we're right back at the pandemic, where rich people couldn't hardly do anything. They sit in the house and spend that money on DoorDash and everybody else online, whatever, people bringing stuff to them. I have the will to do for myself, cook for myself, and provide for myself, because God gave me the skills to do it. You know? That's how I look at it. Hey, LL. Y'all, what's going on with Ray? Why Ray ain't been in the chat? Has Ray been in here? What's going on with him? Ray, what's going on with Big Daddy Ray? Every time I see you and AJ, because y'all been coming up here for a while, I always think about Ray, because all three of y'all start coming to the chat at the same time. That's how I keep up with y'all. And then you and AJ have the orange letter. So I had a glass of fiber and all that other stuff, vitamin A, D, E, with Metamucil, y'all. Don't forget to like the live, because people been in and out and not liking it, but it's okay. As long as you viewing it, that'll do. But liking and sharing stuff makes it better. But just as long as you come up in there, because YouTube know what's going on. They know what's going on. They already know. They know that people up here are coming over here to get ideas. They ain't trying to get saved. Oh, Lord. I'm sorry to hear about that. I'm in Virginia, and we've been having a lot of good weather lately, because, I mean, it is March. But even if it's bad weather, you still got God and Jesus. Do you know that? Yes, God and Jesus make your day better. Better. Don't let weather mess your day up. Don't let weather mess your day up. I know people say all the time, oh, it's raining outside. Now I did a video. I put my raincoat on and get my umbrella and still go. I'm not letting that stuff get on I didn't go nowhere yesterday, because I do respect what's going on, you know, the boycotting and stuff like that. So I respect that. And I had already bought most of the stuff that I needed anyway, and I had everything at the house that I needed. So I didn't buy anything yesterday. I don't even shop online like that. The last time I shopped online, I think it was Amazon. And I only bought 2 things, and that was it. Only thing I ever bought off of Amazon was 2 things. And that was last year. I always had an account for Amazon because I have a Fire Stick. So I'm doing oatmeal. I do not have, I have to get some milk. Yep, I have to get some milk. I'll probably walk up there and get some milk because I don't buy the big thing of milk no more because I'd be wasting it. What type of content you do? What type of content you do? Oh, your God, what? I'm doing oatmeal. If y'all want to see, y'all can go to my shorts. I cook on my shorts and all that stuff. Yeah. It got a lot of views. It didn't get millions, but it got a lot of views for a small channel. And this was during the time when I only had, I think, 75 people. Yeah. It's just oatmeal. People like simple stuff. I got views on hot dogs. I got views on simple stuff. Grilled cheese. I gotta go get some milk. You ain't hear me? I gotta get some milk. I'm gonna get some cereal too. I'll probably get some Cheerios. Because I gotta start eating breakfast. And then I'm cutting out potatoes and stuff again. I'm trying to get my weight right. And then my heart healthy. The world needs my heart. And y'all, the top of this right here, I tried to get all that stuff. I don't know what I'm gonna have to scrape it all with. I probably had to spray some oven cleaner on that fan thing up there. I tried scrubbing it because every time I saw this in my video, I tried scrubbing that. So I probably had to put some oven, when I do my oven, spray the oven thing on there. So I'm doing oatmeal. Sometimes I put milk, butter, and all that stuff in there. I am going to add some nuts in there. Some walnuts or some pecans. I'm breaking the walnuts up. Walnuts. So I'm sorry if y'all allergic to nuts. That's y'all. I love them. So you can do it without nuts, pecans and nuts. Put you some raisins in there and fruit. So yeah. Y'all know I get EBT, right? Did I tell y'all what they did last month? I don't know if it was Trump and them or what. But some of the stores, the EBT cards wasn't working. Ain't nobody yelling at you, LL. I'm about to taste it, y'all, because I didn't put no sugar in it. I'm trying to stay away from sugar. The apples they have natural sugars in it, right? I'm using a big spoon. The apples have natural sugar. And this is maple. So why would I have to add sugar? You get what I'm saying? Two natural sugars in there. Maple and apples. So I wouldn't have to add sugar. Lord, thank you for those walnuts that I had, that I cheated and didn't say my grace beforehand. And Lord, thank you for this oatmeal I have received, for the nourishment and strength of my body and all the impurities. Lord, please remove it in Jesus Christ's name. Amen. Y'all heard me whistle? Trying to blow this. It's nuts in it. That's why you see me chewing like a chipmunk, a squirrel. I don't have back teeth at the bottom. 6 in the front. Thanks for the compliment. It is good. But what? My mind's telling me put some sugar in there. Like everybody putting their oatmeal. Sugar, milk, and butter. You have to reframe your mind. You want to eat healthy. Your old mind. Old mind said, put some milk, butter, sugar, and what else, y'all? Syrup, honey. People be trying to load their healthy dish up with stuff and make it unhealthy. And there was no reason to go in there and make oatmeal if you was going to put all that stuff in there. That's unhealthy. So usually when I make this, I put raisins in it. But I just feel like boiling the raisins, draining the water off the raisins, and then kicking it back up and adding all this other stuff in there. It was too much. Uh-oh. Hot. Went to the bottom. $16. Well, yeah. Y'all get the idea, right? It's March. The third month of the year. And, yeah. Do something different. That's my elbow, y'all. Do something different, for March that you didn't do in February and January, because that's what I've been doing. Every month I tackle something. Last month it was the Metamucil and then growing my eyebrows back in. So I can put eyebrows on a day if I want to. Now I'm probably gonna do my eyebrows because I'm doing it for a month. Probably do my eyebrows probably on the 3rd or the 4th because I'm changing my hair anyway. These are all old dudes. I just do something different with it. Thank you for the like. Secret admirer. So before I get off, I want to tell y'all about something. Okay. Hold on. Okay. I don't know if y'all know or remember this, but it was this family, right? This, let me back this up. Let me back it up. It was this family that would look at me on the TV like this other family was doing in Scotland. And this was this Canada family. And I had told them about, I had told him about, about what the guy, the young fellow in Scotland had did to me. He would he was internet stalking me so he could get views and get subscribers to his platform. And I noticed it, but I noticed it more. I'm gonna tell you how it first happened with him, the other guy in Scotland. So these two countries that is attacking Virginia. I don't know why, or people from Virginia, but in a sneaky way. So the young guy, he said, he went in on my post one day. He said, YouTube, Miss Sheri inspired me to do my YouTube channel. And I thought that was nice, you know. And so I liked it. And so anytime I would ever post anything, he would always go and get up under my post. So he was riding the Jesus train, right? Because I got the thing called Jesus train, and on turn up for Jesus on the weekend. He was riding the Jesus train, but what he was doing was he was using Jesus and me, because why? Because it's Jesus Saves. It's my channel, my platform that God asked me to do years ago, right? And I have all this stuff written down, y'all. So I don't have to lie about nothing. It's all written down. Everything I ever done and have done and God has done for me, I written it down first, And a lot of times I would doubt myself or put things on pause. I did a lot of pausing, projects in my life. Still things that I paused. But anyway, first it was Scotland. The young man, and my niece can witness to it, my oldest niece. Because I said, we were looking at a video that I had just put out. Ain't no way he could have saw that video. The video was probably 7-8 minutes long. And me and her still looking at it. Because we trying, because I'm a new old YouTuber, right? And so I said, Nikki, this little guy that wants me to do the birthday party for him on my live, he keep going up underneath my post, and ain't no way he could have looked at that stuff that fast. And she said, you right, because I'm still looking at it on my phone. So I wrote back to him, and I said, ain't no way you watched that video. While you posted underneath of the video, you ain't watched it all. So he was doing it to get attention because his little logo was underneath it. And so people could press on his thing. And so when we had the birthday party, he ended up, that night, ended up getting 15K on one of his videos. And that's what he said. It wasn't 15. When me and my niece went over there to check it, it was 13. And but if you keep going over there to check, what? There's another view, another view, another view. And if I tell everybody on my channel, and if I got 1,000 something, and I tell them that his name, right? That's another view. That's another view. 1,000 more views, right? So I said I didn't have a problem with that because I don't mind, calling people names out and shouting people birthdays out. But some people was coming up here for shout outs for birthdays, acting like it was their birthday and it wasn't their birthday. Or if it was their birthday, they wanted something a lot greater than a slice of cake. So first it was him, and then he ended up getting 39 subscribers. I have no problem with all that stuff. The thing is, if you are being sneaky and being a snake, and you are lying to someone, that's not of God. That is of the devil. That is confusion. That's something I can't stand is a liar. That's one of my pet peeves. You know, well, this other family is from Canada. And I told them, because at first it was the guy, not saying their name no more because they don't deserve it. Because I said their name too much in my videos. And that's how they say, oh, I'm going to take this ride, like the other gentleman did. And something told me 2 days ago to go over and check on them because I hadn't heard nothing from them. So let me tell you what. First, he subscribed to me. Then he went and told his wife about me. And she kept stirring up things in the chat. And I wonder why she kept debating on how I draw, how I was cooking something. And she was just kept on women, y'all. I love women, but we are our worst enemy because they're always judging us, thinking they can do something better than you. I don't know. But anyway, she would leave stuff in my chat behind my food. I mean, in my what you call and said, oh yeah. And the last comment that she made, it freaked me out. She said, I had cooked it, and it was the second time I put my son's music behind it. I caught feelings behind that. That's my son's music. Don't come up there with that Canada stuff on my son USA music. Because y'all stealing now. I don't like nobody stealing. Okay. And destroying and lying. So I said, she said, yeah, I like corn too. But our corn fresh over here. We get fresh corn over here in Canada around this time. And I said, did she just come in here talk about some fresh corn and debating about corn? And I'm born in the United States of America, and I am on the flag. They fighting over the B-51, number 51 on the flag. And it used to be 52. Because what? Because people are doing stuff. It's being counted out. Because if you're doing stuff illegal and you're coming over here, of course you're going to be counted out. Okay? You're doing illegal stuff. Okay? And I know they're doing illegal stuff. Because why? They're doing it to me on internet. Scotland did it to me. Now Canada did it to me. So I go over there because I investigate stuff. Because I got that investigative stuff from my mom. I always saw her investigate. All the times when her boyfriend was cheating on her. She found out who the girlfriend was. And she got me with her peeking and seeing what they doing. So I got that nature from my mom. The investigative and the discernment born from my mom. And God gave me that too. So I go over there. And he was following me. And the other guy was following me from Scotland. The little young guy. 2 weeks later, he put his wife on to me. But when she was coming in my chat, she was being debative. Like she's better than me in Virginia. And just everything was a debative type thing. It wasn't like, oh, that looks very delicious. It was like, that looks delicious, but mine is better. Or just like when I did my drawing, y'all. I'll never forget. I put my drawing up there. She said, and she hadn't been in my chat but the second time. And she said, and he said, my wife, I got her to subscribe to you. But she bought a whole bunch of mess with her. And I kept on trying to, and God kept showing me, discernment. He kept showing me, these people are not for you. They lying. And he might have been liking me, but because he was liking me and had been watching me for the longest, the wife got kind of jealous or something. If he did like me. But what she did was, when I had the art right here, and I was doing my little painting, Jesus is love, John 3:16, and I did the rose. She had a nerve to come in the chat, and I saw it. I was going to ignore it. She said, I do mountains and trees. She didn't say my stuff was beautiful, y'all. That was the first red flag. I don't know why I had them on the Jesus train for so long and then blocked them from my channel. Hide them. Okay. So she kept going in my stuff where none of my regular subscribers had been on my page and leaving comments. And she come up there with her face and that dog. And I said, this lady is not for me. Every little thing I do, she's being debative. And even in the chat, I said, Jesus. So something told me to go over to check her husband's page. Because I had been having it for a whole week and a half. Because I congratulated them. Because Canada won the hockey game, right? Why did I go over there, y'all? So when I went over there, he playing the piano. He made 2 videos. He's playing the piano. And she's in the background saying, pass the plate, pastor. It was like a horror movie. It was like a horror movie, y'all. I say, is Canada and Scotland, they do stuff like that to Americans? It was like a horror movie. And guess what else she did? She opened up a cooking channel. She was sitting there watching me cook the whole time, and she opened up a cooking channel. But this is what he said. He said, my family, we watch you all the time. My boys and all, right? The same thing that the other guy said, that his family in Scotland was watching me too. And I said, I don't have no problem with this stuff. But this is what he told me. He said, you can't trust. Now, he said this, the Canada dude. He said, you can't trust everybody on the internet, Miss Sheri. And I said, I know. Because I was talking about moderators. And I said, I know. But when I went over there, I left comments under their stuff. And I said, oh, well, this is the reason why y'all can't be the 51 state. Clearly. Because you used me, and I'm from Virginia, and I'm in America, and I'm on the United States flag on the map. You used me to your game. Because he told me too, when I was doing that night, when I was doing the harmonica and the guitar, Turn Up With Jesus, and the singing, he said, oh, I play piano. I don't have no problem with that. I said, oh, good. Maybe we can collab. And he said nothing about collabing. But when they was sitting over there and he was playing that piano, and she was like, pass the plate, pastor. To me, she was trying to say and play with my religion, that I was saved and I love Jesus. And she was trying to say that America or whatever the pastors was about getting money. And I went, that's when I left a comment. I said, oh, I said, this is why y'all can't become the 51 state. This behavior, that behavior that they did, it made me feel like you're a traitor. That would cause war. We don't need war. For you to use my channel. Instead of just saying, oh, we're going to open up a channel too. I would have took it better like that. You know what I'm saying? But he kept on saying, oh, we over here for Jesus Saves. We ain't opening up no channel. He opened up his channel to play music. And I don't have no problem. I'm not a hater. And she opened up hers, a cooking channel. I said, these people are weird, y'all. They weird. And it's not just Canada. And it's not just Scotland. It's a few people that does that. Another guy did that. And he kept getting me to say his name throughout my whole live. And I said, something ain't right with this. Then he said he was going on vacation. He went on vacation for 15 to 20 days. When he came back, he had a whole channel. And I said, these people need to stop this crap. So, I don't have a problem with shouting out people's birthday and shouting out people's name, but if you just only on the channel for gain, I don't have a problem with nobody opening up a channel, because at the end of the day, y'all, I've been supposed to open it up in 2020. And God had led me to do it in 2020, and I'm doing it now, and I can't go backwards. But God is teaching me stuff every day, and I was born with discernment. And then now that I don't drink and drug no more, I have more discernment and concernment for people that's coming over here and think I'm like green or think I'm a dummy. But I had already had it. It already had came to me, because when I kept seeing it and I'm seeing it and they tap, and my whole time frame had changed. And that's the only reason them Scotland people and the Canada people got up here, because their hours are different. It's because my neighbors was picking at me, and I changed my time so they won't intervene with my videos. That's how Scotland and Canada got to Sheri Brown live. They had my whole little system, because I was in their algorithm or whatever, in their time thing, because they're 2 hours off. And I think Scotland maybe 3-4 hours off. Because the little guy, the 14-year-old guy that was up there, he kept on saying, I'm tired, I'm sleepy, because he was chasing me. He was trying to go to school and chasing me on the social media and trying to pop up in my stuff, my things, and put his face up there so he would be known. And another thing about what this young fella told me in Scotland, he said, I'm looking for subscribers. And I said, have you been to your school? Have you been in your town, your churches? He said, the people in Scotland are not like that. Or somewhat like they mean or something, or like they won't support him. And I said, what kind of upbringing they have where you don't support each other and you're living in the same town? All you had to do is subscribe. Subscribe is free. You don't even really got to watch the person. So yeah, I just thought I would come up here and tell y'all about how this social media stuff, YouTubing, and I don't know if y'all experiencing it, but I know they're doing it to this other lady too, but she don't care. She don't care. But soon as her little algorithm and all the little stuff she got going on, she gonna care. She gonna care. She gonna care. Because she gonna be losing views. And I already know she's gonna be losing views because I've seen it. But yeah, that's how she got this lady, because YouTube sent her to me. I said, why are y'all sending these people to me, YouTube? So I went over there. He was trying to say that this lady was looking at my stuff. And I found out she was looking at my stuff was when Valentine's Day came. She was another one doing it. Coming in my chat. Hello. I'm from South Carolina. Okay. I'm from Virginia. Okay. And then ADHD, y'all. Hold on. And Valentine's Day, I had all my little hearts, and I had my card. This lady, within an hour after I got off my chat, y'all, because YouTube showed it to me. YouTube, they smart. They said, you might want to see this. So right after I got off my live, she started up a video or a live. She said, I bought this big heart for you guys. Big old heart, YouTube. And had it sat on her table. She went to the quick. I know she went to either CVS or somewhere quick and set it up and made this video. And she said, this is how I know she was watching my channel. Because she not only was in my channel, But this time when she did it, she didn't come up underneath her logo. She was watching up here. She didn't come down here where I could see her face. She said, YouTube, have y'all ever noticed hearts? And she said, oh, well, if a person give you a heart with an arrow in it, you would be careful about that. Y'all know that my heart that my son's father gave me, it had a heart in it. But you know, I know why he did it, okay? First of all, I know why he did it, because he always told me I broke his heart. I left him because he chose cocaine over me, right? And we had a son together. And right before I left him, I asked him to marry me because I wanted my son to have a father in the home, right? But when she went over there to make a whole video about the love that my son's father was showing to me just to get views, I said, and this woman, y'all, is got to be 70-some years old. 60 or 70-some years old. But because she wanted views, she came over here to study me, to get an idea to make a video. I didn't know that my son's father was going to bring all them the candy, and the cards and all that like that. Because I initially thought that we probably was going to go out to eat. Because he had kept on saying the whole month of January, you know, me and you going to go do something. You know, we go out to eat, watch a movie or something like that. And he kept saying that. And usually when he say something, he do it. So basically, I thought that we probably was going to go out. I didn't know he was going to bring all that stuff. So what I did was I had posted it on my live and just showed people that I do have someone that do still love me, right? But for her to say, yeah, a person with a heart in there, you got to watch them people with the heart in there. I'm talking about this because I don't have a problem with doing YouTube. But what I do not like is when people come over here to try to throw or my words or misconstrue something or bring confusion, because it's the same lady. And then YouTube showed me in my studio that these are the channels that your audience watch. And she was one on the list. But do I need to go and watch her when I'm making my own content? No. I do too much content to be watching somebody else's stuff when I have my own stuff. And the content I do watch is the Word, Jesus, and meditation channels, and motivation channels. I don't have time to be watching a content creator that's coming to my channel to get ideas so her channel can get numbers. Because clearly that's what she did. And I remember I went and I did that's how I be knowing, y'all. One day I went to go get a steak and egg cheese bagel from McDonald's. On my way back, I saw a sign, and I came back and I told my subscribers, I said, y'all know, and today is the 1st, I said, EBT, you can buy hot food now. They got the sign at the KFC. Well, this lady went over there and made her a thing too. And the way she made it, she got a whole bunch of views. And I said, that's weird. That's very weird that she came to my live and got the idea and made a video about the EBT. And then she did one on Section 8. Of course, people going to want to know something about EBT and Section 8. But the thing about it is, you basically growing your channel on coming over here, because I'm not going to have people in my chat calling me names or just for views, you know. I'm not going to have people just sitting there in the chat causing confusion, talking back and forth. Oh, look at her mustache, or you know what I'm saying? Is that a wig? And stuff. I'm not going to have people in my channel causing confusion. I mean, you got order in the library, the court. your churches. If you don't have order, you really don't have anything. You know what I'm saying? So it's like a system. And a lot of her subscribers and a lot of people she got was because she come over here getting ideas. Don't have no problem. And I when I first caught her doing it, I went to her. I said, I seen you over in my live, and I said, what did I say? I said, God bless your channel, or something else like that, sort like that. Because that's what I've been doing lately. Like when people come over here, and if I see your name, I see your logo, and you keep coming up here, I have a paper that I write down, but some names stick in here. And when I get off, I go in there and I see what your content is on your channel and what was the reason why you was over here. Was you over here to hear about Jesus, or was you over here chasing clout? So yeah, in this video, I wrapped up like a couple of things. I gave y'all my resume. I ain't no slouch. I also I bit my lip. It's a walnut. I also let y'all know I do recognize the people that are here to hear about Jesus and my journey with Jesus, while I create content and make people laugh or whatever it is. Because some lady came in my chat earlier this week, Tuesday. She said she was feeling real bad, and she saw me doing the Renee Winston song, doing Only God Can Do It, and it made her day. So things like that. That's what I'm here for. I'm not here for nobody to mess up my day or to mess anybody else's day up or cause confusion, because confusion and frustration is the devil, period. You know? So yeah. I don't have a problem. I don't like, and I already got trust issue, right? I don't like when people act like they befriending me and act like my friend and they're a big old snake. You know what I'm saying? I chop heads off of snakes. I used to have a snake as a pet one time. But majority of the snakes I had, I chopped the heads off them. You know, Jesus saves.